I don't feel so good. Zach, you'll be fine. Hi, I'm Zach. I live in a dystopian society and I get travel sick. When I travel, I get really anxious. We could be driving 5 minutes down the road and my brain is thinking of the topmost 100 painful ways to die in a car accident. So yeah, I don't exactly enjoy travelling. The thought of getting to an airport crowded with sweaty people, putting my precious items on a conveyor belt, walking around for 4 hours, buying an overpriced Dr. Pepper, and then getting to the worst part of it all, airport security. When anyone else goes up to the judgmental middle-aged woman at the security desk, does your mind also race with ideas like, I do sure hope there's nothing illegal in there? Then they take you to the side and pat you down, like, bro, I don't even know what you're gonna find. What's this? That is a railgun from the hit video game Fortnite. So I'm gonna. Then, when you actually get onto the plane, you're just sitting there for like 45 minutes, and the kid behind you starts crying and kicking your chair, and you are actually on the verge of flipping out. Then the plane starts, and you start borderline crying from the turbulence because you decided to watch a certain documentary about a certain tragic event involving planes the night before going on the plane. No? Just me? Okay. I do enjoy being on holiday. Here are some awesome photos, yeah. So cool. Wow, look at that one. Awesome. It's specifically the travelling part which I don't like. I love being in Scotland and meeting my family, but going up there, specifically like car, makes me want to run away and live in the wilderness like Bigfoot. Zach, where have you been? You've been missing for years. But to be honest, these thoughts are still kind of justified. One time, me, my mum and my stepdad and one of my cousins were all driving to Wales. A couple hours have passed when the car decided to make strange noises. Then it just went conk and we slowed down and stopped in this random parking lot in the middle of Wales, next to some sheep. I should probably mention something. At the time of writing the script, this car was made in 1999. It's 26, and my stepdad has had this car since the mid-2000s, which is before I was born. Moving on. We sit in this car park for like 10 minutes waiting for it to cool down. My stepdad and my cousin both go to the toilet, and my mum is trying to calm me down. It doesn't work. When they come back, my stepdad puts the car in reverse, and we slowly roll backwards. We make our way back onto the road and to our destination. Yay! Wait, you think that's the end? God, no. On the way back home, Google Maps decided to do a little funny prank on us and make this 26-year-old car scale a mountain, do twists and turns like we're at Blackpool Pleasure Beach, and then finally decides to take us onto the motorway, where the car breaks down again as we pull into a service station. Since this event, though, this has happened twice more. One time, the car decided to creak on my way to school. Another time, it happened on a busy road, and we were right in front of these traffic lights. So the guy behind us got angry. Hey! What are you doing? Hurry up! Hey? Hey, bud? Nah! When me and my mum travel up to Scotland, we always take the train. Most times it's very nice, very calm, very relaxing. Except this one time when we were coming back home from Scotland, we decided to get the later train. And as we were halfway from our station, the driver came over the announcement. Good evening, passengers. Just here to say that this will be this train's last stop and that my shift is over. So if you have anywhere else to go, or if your stop is further away from here, good luck, you will need it. Cut 2, me and my mum running through this random train station at 10 o'clock at night in who knows where, and we run into this random train, after, asking an old lady for directions, and we get in and it's filled with drunk people. We should have stayed in Scotland. And the entire 30-minute train ride was filled with rain! Tottenham! I'm not a football fan, if you can't tell. So yeah, that was fun. Also, could we please acknowledge that whenever you're in a train and it takes a slight left turn, it feels like you have 9 Gs pressing down on you. Tickets, please. Okay, one sir. And the ticket guy's just standing there with a smile on his face, waiting for you to give him your ticket. There's a kind of subculture in the UK and their buses. Here's a map. At the front, you've got old people and parents with young kids. In the middle, you have young adults. And at the front of the back, you have young people. Because I guess they're different from young adults. Why is that in the script? Unless you're on a double-decker bus. During school hours, you could totally sit on the top floor, no one's going to care. Otherwise, do yourself a favour and don't. Just don't. I've never made this mistake because I never put myself through the torture of riding a school bus to school. Because I'd rather walk 40 minutes home from school, no matter the weather, than get on a bus full of smelly, sweaty, loud, annoying children. Also, boats are for nerds and I hate them. Okay, yeah, this video took way longer than I expected it to. Right. It's 31 degrees right now, so I am actually sweating everything. The next video is not going to be out for a while. Yeah, that I don't know what else to say. Oh, give me feedback on if you like the new art style. I really like it. I think it's way better than the old one. I'm really proud of it as well. That's probably why this video took so much longer, because I've drew like that before, but not properly. I'm trying to keep this short because I'm hot and sweaty and I want to turn my fan on. Don't take that out of context, please. See you later. Bye bye.